Hi, and welcome back. Today, we're going to be learning about probability. Just an introduction, or for some persons, maybe a quick review. So, I want you to think about these two questions. Number one, do you think it will rain today? Hmm. Number two, do you think wherever you are right now, it will snow today? In order for you to answer those questions, you did probability. It happened so fast in your mind that you didn't realize it, but you did probability. Whenever we think about how likely something is to happen, the chances of it happening, it probably will, it probably won't, we are doing probability. Probability is the chance that something will happen or how likely it is that an event will occur. So when we see sunny skies and it's a holiday here in the Bahamas, there is a good chance we will go to the beach. That means there's a high probability we will go to the beach. Or somebody might ask, what are you wearing today? And you might answer, I will probably wear a blue shirt. Now, that might be because you planned already or you have a lot of blue shirts, might be your favorite color. But this is how probability works. Here are four vocabulary words I want you to be familiar with. Number one, likely. Likely means that something is probable, it probably will happen. Then we have unlikely, which means it probably will not happen. Then we have certain, which means for sure, for sure, for sure it will happen. And then we have impossible, which means definitely not happening. Now, let's look at this because I believe that you have a good idea about probability, even if you've not heard the word before. I want you to look at the pictures on the screen. If you were to randomly, that means to just close your eyes and randomly choose a picture, which one would you be most likely to choose? Most likely to choose. Give you a couple seconds. Eagle. Eagle would be the answer. Why? Because there are more eagles than anything else. There are six eagles there. All right, let's try another one. I want you to look at the pictures again and tell me which one would you be least likely. Least. You see that word least? The smallest chance of choosing. Ready? The puppy. Because there's only one puppy. So out of those three choices, be likely to choose a puppy. All right, now let's get into the numbers of it. What is the probability of randomly selecting a cherry candy from the box below? 3 out of 10. The answer would be 3 out of 10. Why? Because 3 out of the 10 candies are cherry. And if you notice how we write it, the brackets, when you see that, you know they're talking about probability. Saying it again. When you see that P, and then you see something inside brackets, you're talking about probability. We're going to say probability of selecting a cherry is 3/10 or 3 out of 10. 3 cherry candies and 10 candies in total. All right, let's look at this next question. What is the probability of randomly selecting a lemon candy from the box below? So we're looking at fractions, really. That's what we're looking at. Okay. Well, 4 out of the 10 candies are lemon. 4. Go ahead and count them. 4 out of the 10 candies are lemon. So the probability of selecting a lemon is equal to 4/10. 4 out of 10. There are 4 lemon candies and 10 candies in total. What is the probability of selecting lemon or grape candy? We're looking to see how many candies are lemon or grape. 7 out of the 10 candies are lemon or grape. So the probability of lemon or grape, and I just use L or G in bracket, we get 7 out of 10. Because 7 of the candies are lemon or grape, and we have 10 candies in total. If you can count, you can do probability. All right. Just kicking it up a notch, playing with some colors and numbers. What is the probability of landing on a red space on the spinner below? Giving you a couple of seconds. You can even pause the video. 1 of the 8 spaces are red, so the probability of a red would be equal to 1/8. Because 1 red space and 8 spaces altogether. What is the probability of randomly landing on a green space on the spinner below? Ooh, what do you think? How many green spaces do you see? The probability of landing on a green space is 0. The answer is just 0. You don't even have to write a fraction. It is 0. One more on this particular diagram. What is the probability of randomly landing on a number on the spinner below? What do you think the chances are that if we just hit that spinner, that we would land on a number? Well, the answer would actually be 1. There are 8 possibilities. 8 divided by 8 is equal to 1. Now, if you're feeling really good, continue on with more section. If you like to practice that first section, please let me know, and the comment have a link for you to get them presented. But if you feel on the brave side, touch on percentages and decimals already, let's go. What is the probability of randomly landing on a composite number on the spinner below? What is the probability of landing on a composite number on the spinner below? So first you need to know what is a composite number. We have prime numbers that only have 2 factors, and then we have composite numbers that have 3 or more factors. The answer would be 1/4 because there is only one composite number. That composite number is actually 4. 1 is not prime or composite. 2 would be prime. 3 would be prime. 4 would be the composite number. So 1 out of 4. But we're going to kick this up a notch. We would say express this as a percent, this 1/4. Express this as a percent. To find this, we would do 1/4 times 100. Do you know what your answer would be? What is 1/4 of 100? Or in other words, 100 divided by 4? Your answer would be 25. 25%. If you made it this far, I want to say thank you. My name is Damika Simonet, Math Life 242. Thank you for joining me. Look forward to seeing you again.